Okay, take two. No, I'm just joking. This is Joy with Altered Minds. Okay, I'm bringing y'all a random fact video about New Year's, also the origins of it, also what readings I'm going to be doing from now until New Year's, and what we're going to be trying to accomplish within readings. So I got a lot of interesting facts for you guys, okay? Like stuff that I didn't even know. Alright, so like the New Year celebrations have been around for thousands of years. The earliest records are dating back to the Babylonians about 4,000 years ago, guys. And they celebrated this on the first new moon. It was a festival called Akuta. Okay, and it was an 11-day festival. They celebrated a different god on each day with different foods and stuff of that nature. Okay, also it's recorded that the Mesopotamian records 2000 BCE. And for those of y'all that don't know what BCE is, it's before Common Era or before Christ, whichever you was taught in school. But it's about the same thing anyways. All right, so regardless, all around the world, all different cultures and regions celebrate the same holiday just at different times of the year. Like this is something that's celebrated by everybody, just not at the same time, okay? It was actually registered down or marked down as January 1st holiday in 153 BCE, okay? That was the official date that the Romans was celebrating the Roman god Janus. He was the god of beginnings and time. Okay, so and the New Year symbolized the end of one year and the beginning of another. Just simple stuff like that for the Romans. Okay, but what I was the most intrigued about was the traditions of New Year's, like what we had to eat, the ritual eating, and where it came from, and the different cultures that contributed to what we now celebrate and eat on New Year's Day. Okay, check this out. Like the Black Eyed Peas tradition, it is for luck and prosperity. But there is multiple origins involving this tradition. Okay, one story is that its origins are from West Africa and European traditions, and they were brought to the Americas by enslaved Africans. Others say the tradition began on December 31st in 1862. Now, yeah, it's a history lesson, okay? In 1862, when slaves in the Low Country celebrated the news of their freedom, the night was known as Freedom's Eve instead of New Year's Eve. It was known as Freedom's Eve. That's pretty interesting. Okay? And yet, another tradition says another story says the tradition began during the Civil War when the Union soldiers left the Black Eyed Pea fields alone, but they destroyed all the other crops. All right? So the Black Eyed Peas kept the Confederate soldiers and their families fed, thus being associated with good luck. Pretty interesting, huh? And there's yet others that argue that it originated when the peas were ate in celebration during the Emancipation Proclamation that abolished slavery. So, you know, there's several different places that they're saying that the Black Eyed Peas tradition came from. But if you put them all together, really that's what we got. And that's what we still do today for the same reasons. Okay? Now, the origins of the cabbage is a little bit different. It was originally put out there for money and a long life. Okay? This tradition started in Eastern Europe and Germany. The Pennsylvania Dutch brought the tradition to America. All right? So, it was the only vegetable that would grow in the winter in that region over there in the Germany region, and that was the main vegetable that grew that time of year because it's cold over there, man. A lot of snow and stuff. So this is why it became their ritual feast. Okay. Now the spiritual origins in this is multiple cultures have a spiritual standing in this ritual during this day for totally different reasons. Like the Christian calendar marked the day as the feast of naming and circumcision of Christ. Okay? That's what the Christian calendar marked it as. But then you got the Julian calendar, which is the Roman calendar. It was marked to honor the god Janus. And that he was the god of new beginnings in time. So, now, but medieval Britain, they threw another curveball at us because this is the day that they exchange gifts. Brings luck and prosperity for the year to come. So, it's like their Christmas, New Year's is. I thought that was pretty interesting, too. Okay. Ancient China, it was a gathering for the feast for the family. And they celebrated it several days in a row, too, with several different rituals, okay, meaning all sorts of things. I didn't want to get into that. But that's in the yogic. With yoga, it is believed that this day can change consciousness and shift energy. The yoga people that practice yoga, they believe it is a time to cleanse, renew, and rewrite what you're about, what's going on with you, what you're doing. Which brings me to my next section of this video, the tarot reading. Alright guys, check this out. This year's gone. So I'm not picking up any of the past readings that I missed. That's done and over with. From here to the 1st, we're going to be concentrating on this past year, and because, man, a lot of people had a bad fucking year, okay? We're going to be concentrating on how to not carry the bullshit from this year into next year. Like, start over, and I'm not talking about New Year's resolutions that we'll never do or any of that stuff. I'm talking about genuinely dealing with your shit so you don't carry it. So that is what my readings are going to be focused on from here to the 1st. Let me say that again. From here to the 1st. We're going to focus on leaving the past year behind and starting the new year with something new. Try to make it better for ourselves. Try to see things, alter our mind. I told y'all in the beginning when I started these series that all change starts with the mind. You have to alter your mind before you can do anything else. So that's what we're going to focus on. So if you've had things that you have held on to all year and you just don't know how you're going to blow them away, get with me and we will do a reading. If you have things you don't want to carry into the next year, get with me and we'll do a reading. This covers a wide variety of things. So just, I don't want to go through every little single category that we could cover. So just use some sense and you know if you're in that category. If you don't want to carry it into the next year, you're in that category. Give me a call and we will get these readings going. This is just the middle of the month newsletter. Y'all still get the January 1st newsletter. And if you're getting this video, especially all my new people, I have bukus of new people. If you're getting this video, it's because you are on my tarot list. If you do not want to receive my videos, just drop me a line and I will take you off of the tarot list. Not a big deal. No harm done, no sleep lost, guys. So, you're getting it because you're on my tarot list. If you do not want my newsletter every month, drop me a line and tell me so. I'll take you off. I have yet to have anybody do that, though. Just a little FYI there. Okay. I think that's all I have to tell y'all. I'm about to send this out, and I am taking requests for readings. There's going to be some of y'all that get a personal video. And in this video, I'm going to draw maybe one card, maybe two cards for each person for the new year to come. And we'll see where we go from there. So, just to see where your grounds are going to be at, what you got to look forward to, you know, good, bad, in between, both. That way you know what you're dealing with. Okay, I think that's about it, guys. So I'm taking requests for readings. I've got a few already I need to get on the phone and do, but it's not a real long list tonight, so hit me up. All right, y'all have a blessed evening.